We've got Jinu running here in the foreground, shallow focus, so we have this depth of field. The background is blurred, so we have all our focus on Jinu, and we have him mostly in center frame as he runs, until Rumi bursts through the doors. Soon as that happens, the camera moves over a little, so we see her enter there in the green doorway. It's a very clear frame for her, so we don't have to look around for where she entered. And we see Jinu's realization a few frames after she comes through. His reaction is slightly delayed because obviously his mind and body need time to register and then react. So his eyes close and his face squashes a little in anticipation, which is an important technique in animation to also let the audience register an action before it happens. Otherwise, it happens too fast and important things get missed. And also, it's more realistic because humans don't react immediately. It takes some time. And see that contrast? From this wide open face to a scrunched, smaller mouth and closed eyes? That change is another form of anticipation, and his eyes have now looked to the side to anticipate his turning to see her. The head is always led by the eyes. Using these extremes in such a short moment accentuates the key poses and lets us clearly see that change from glee to apprehension. So both of them are now framed here with the rule of thirds, so we can see both of them and their actions and reactions clearly. Here we've got them operating on 2s and 3s. Then as Rumi jumps up here, it's on 1s. If they have a key pose they want to be held, they'll hold it for 3 frames, while the other character might still be moving on 2s or the background keeps moving. This all gives a dynamism and texture to the animation, without feeling at any time that things are frozen as they're held for a few frames. So Rumi does all these stick moves, and I really like the camera techniques here too, because here she's in the background chasing Jinu, and right now he has the upper hand because he's ahead of her. She's small and in the background, he's bigger and in the foreground, showing this dynamic. But she's like, "Nah, girlfriend," and she gains on him. She leaps up onto the wall. The camera follows her, no cuts, as she pushes off the wall into the spin, and she becomes really big in the frame. She's also above us now. She's dominant. She's taking back her power as we look up from a worm's eye view. Jinu is now also looking up at her instead of back at her. Then he's out of the frame and she feels it, and then she lands. And again, we're at a worm's eye view looking up at her, which gives her the power position with this fabulous perspective. We've also got some nice smear frames here to really accentuate that speed. I love how they've animated her braid as well. It gives so much more movement and interest in these action scenes, especially with all the follow through and arcs, and it gives some contrast to certain poses as well.